Hi, so nice to see you. Good morning. Today I want to talk to you about setting goals for your new year. Goals and intentions that will fill your heart with joy, that will nourish you, that will help you expand, grow, and have fun, and will not only be beneficial for you, but for everybody around you. But first of all, I want to welcome you from Australia. I've been in Australia for the past 3 weeks and about a week in Dubai. And I'm so delighted that I was able to share my book, my knowledge, and run many, many workshops and little master classes, which filled my heart with joy. And not only I was working here, but I saw amazing places. I got in touch with nature. I swam in the ocean. I walked on the beach. And I've met amazing people, made new friends, which will stay in my heart forever. And this special time in Australia, I have actually seeded, intended at the beginning of the year. So it didn't come out of nowhere. I set my intentions and I made everything possible to make it happen. But it happened in the most effortless, easy, and surprising way. And also, I not only decided that I want to do it, but I connected with my intuition at the beginning of the year. And I asked my soul, what do you want me to do this year that will expand me, delight me, bring me joy, and where I can make a bigger impact to people? And this idea came up at the beginning of the year that I need to go to Australia. So you see, me setting this goal, my intention, didn't come just from my ego. It came from my soul. My soul told me, for you to go to your next level of expansion, to grow and to have fun and to contribute and to feel even more fulfilled, you need to go this year to Australia. And so when you set goals which are aligned with your intuition and with your heart and with your deepest desires, then those goals actually manifest themselves very easily and effortlessly. So I would love to encourage you to start setting goals for your next year. I know that many of you have actually maybe set your goals. But if you haven't had the chance to sit down and ask yourself a few questions that will help you to decide what you want to do next year, how you want to feel, what you want to achieve, how you want to impact people, then now it will be a good time to do so. So as we're coming to the end of the year, and I would love to ask you to take a few hours at some point, take a very nice notebook. This is my favorite notebook. You see my favorite color for the moment. And give yourself some time to meditate, to rest, make yourself a nice cup of tea. And then ask yourself the following questions. So number one, I would like you to ask yourself, what do I need to let go of now in order to create more space for miracles? So, we often do certain things that are relevant for that time or for that year. And then if we need to expand and go to the next level of growth, next level of enjoyment, next level of impact, you need to let certain things go and make space for the new and make space for miracles. So I would like you to think about now, what do you need to let go of in order to create space for miracles and the most incredible life, the most incredible 12 months, for the most delicious, exciting, fulfilling 2019. So some of you have actually told me that in order for you to go to the next level of expansion, you need to let go of fear of public speaking, or fear of being visible, or feeling that you need to be everything to everyone and you need to be a good girl, a good boy, to fulfill everybody else's expectations instead of yours. So whatever that is that you feel that is potentially stopping you or stopping you from having the most amazing life, put it in your notebook and make a real note of it. And then make all the other things, put all the other things on the list that could potentially be stopping you from living your best possible life. And once you've said that, once you've admitted this to yourself, and ideally do a little ritual of letting it go. You could actually maybe burn this piece of paper. You could do a meditation where you're letting this go. Forgive yourself that you've even held on to it for so many weeks, months, years. But definitely create a vacuum, because the universe doesn't like vacuum. It will fill it in with other amazing things. So you better make some space first. In my case, it was clutter. I actually needed to let go of a lot of things, a lot of papers that were stuck in my office, which I've never actually looked at, and files from courses and books from that I've actually thought I would read, but I actually never felt attracted to read. So as soon as I've made some space in my office and I've basically probably let go of 40% of the clutter, I started noticing other things coming in and new opportunities appearing in my life. So what do I need to let go of? What do I need to release in order to make space for miracles? It's a very important first question. The next question I would like you to ask is, what would I like to allow in order to have the most expansive, joyful, happy, fulfilling, impactful year? What do I want to allow in my life in order to have the most fun, playful, delicious, delightful, impactful, expansive year? And then write everything that comes into your mind. Don't actually think about it, feel it, and go very fast. The faster you write this, the better it will be. And so the reason why I'm asking you to write this this whole thing around allowing is that often when we set goals from our ego, there's a lot of pushing and making things happen, which is absolutely needed to have this sort of masculine aspect in going out and making things happen. But I have noticed that the element of allowing is even as important, as actually even more important in many cases, because a lot of us change makers, we decide what we want to do and we go out and we push through. But actually, also we give more than we receive. So if you start asking yourself, what do I want to receive? What do I want to allow? There is an element of surrendering into the wisdom of the universe and surrendering into the magic that is waiting for you to happen anyway. So maybe you don't need to do anything for a lot of miracles to take place. Maybe you don't need to push and struggle and fight for your biggest dreams to come true. And so if you ask yourself, what would I like to allow to happen in my next year, in the next 12 months, you may be surprised the answer that will pop up. So, for instance, when I asked this question last year, or the beginning of this year in January, the idea came up deep from my soul that I would like to spend more time traveling. And so far, I have traveled probably 2.5 or even not 3 months of the year. But my soul showed me that this is the next step of expansion, and I need to expand through sharing my things all over the world, which I'm delighted to tell you that it actually happened. But if I was to actually plan it, maybe I would not make it a goal, because I would have thought that it's not possible to travel 3 months of the year. Maybe I would have come up with an idea that is maybe too expensive or too complicated, or that I cannot actually let my clients down. But because it came up from my soul and I saw it in a beautiful picture, and I felt it and I tasted it and I experienced all those amazing places already when I was meditating, when I was asking this question, it came from such a deep place that I actually experienced it already happened, rather than me wanting to do it to create it. All I needed to do is to allow it and to receive the blessings. So the next question about allowing, it's a very important question, because I would love you to now you've created space through letting go of clutter and letting go of things you need to let go of. Become like a vessel of receiving, rather than always giving, always planning, always pushing, always struggling. Be the vessel and be the at the cap for where the divine light, miracles, new opportunities, new people can fill in, can come in. Now, okay, the next question. The next question is also very important in my view, because actually we are at any moment able to access multiple or actually unlimited possibilities for your life. So at any moment you can go so many different paths, meet so many different people, create so many different things. And because we have a free will, not everything is predestined, or maybe even very few things are predestined, and you have the brush in your hand. Now, what would you like to paint? What would you like to create in the next 12 months? How would your most delicious, delightful year would look like? And so the next question is, what do I want to create for the next 12 months in my life that will make my life more expansive, more joyous, more creative, more fun, more delightful, more impactful for me and for everybody else? So in here, you see, the question is, what do I want to create? So you hear taking responsibility for making your life the way you would like it to be. And so then go ahead and write, what would I like to create? So for instance, in my case, when I asked what do I want to allow, there was a lot more things about surrendering, resting, friends, love, and again traveling, and things that I may not always have the full control of, but I needed to open up to it. But in this case, what do I want to create? Amazing new opportunities came up in my mind, but I know that I have to take some steps. I know that it may include a little bit of hard work. So for instance, next 12 months, I want to spend on creating new products. For instance, I want to create a product with Wendy York for writers, for aspiring writers, because now I have written my book. I am impacting so many people with it. I am traveling the world and I'm sharing it. So I want you to do the same if you would like to write a book, for instance. And there are certain tips and suggestions that will make the whole process a lot easier for you, so you don't have to repeat my mistakes. And then Wendy York, who was my book coach, can also give you her point of view to make the fastest route to publishing a bestseller. But I want to create other products and then other things. But I came up with it when I asked this question. What do I want to create this year, for the next 12 months in my life? And that will create more joy, more expansion, more income, more abundance. So whatever you want to put in the second half of the question, it's up to you. But the most important thing is that in here you're taking responsibility and you're creating it. You're becoming the creator, the manifester, the artist. The next question that I would like to ask you is, how would I like to benefit other people in 2019? What would I like to do to impact as many people as possible? So in here, you're taking the attention from yourself and you're putting it on others, because you've been nourished. You've already acknowledged what you need to do. How do you need to be? What do you need to allow to have the most delicious, delightful, fantastic year for yourself? And now you've taken care of yourself, you need to go to the next level and ask, what do I want to do this year that will have a greater impact? If you are employed, it could be in your company or outside. And if you're self-employed, this question will help you expand. So for instance, in my case, I know that I need to start writing more. And I realized that being in Australia that I am not actually writing any blogs, because you see, being dyslexic, writing things for me and then editing it and editing it and editing it, it's a little bit painful. So being here in Australia, one of my friends has suggested that I just record it, which is very easy for me, and she will transcribe it and she will create articles from it. But when I ask myself, what do I want to do in order to make a bigger impact, that thing kept on coming in my mind: write more, share more content, inspire more, do more courses, travel more. But the writing, I didn't know how to tackle till actually I came into Australia and someone suggested to help me with this. Can you hear this bird chirping? This is amazing. The kind of flowers and plants that I've seen in Australia, I haven't seen anywhere else in the world. And the noises of all the birds, they are so amazing. And sometimes a little bit unexpected because they are so loud that yeah, I've never heard anything like that before. I hope that you actually can hear this. Right, so we have all those questions now, and I would love you to answer those questions and go on a little trip to the end of 2019. And in this meditation, meet your future self and walk with your future self and have a look at what has actually happened there that created and made your life more impactful, more joyous, more delicious, more beautiful. And if you actually do this exercise, other things will be coming up that maybe you haven't thought about, because it's accessing your goal setting from a slightly different place. So I would love to be part of your goal setting, your intention setting, because I would love you to set goals for the next 12 months that will nourish your soul, your heart, your body, and it will help you to be more happy and fulfilled. Not just you, but everybody around you. This is the way to create the life you want to live every single moment, but also December, November, December, January. Those are amazing times to do this. So I would like to invite you now to come and join me on the 12th of January in London for my yearly course. I've been running this course so many years, I don't even remember how many years I have been running it, but it may be now about 17 or even maybe 18. So every year I put on this course called The Year I Would Love to Have. Now I've actually changed the title to Your Most Expansive Year, Create Your Most Expansive Year. And I would love you to come and join me and bring your friends. And we're going to go through many exercises and many techniques, things that have helped me over the years to create successful, fulfilling, nourishing life. So I would love to share this with you. So many of you have already been with me in the past. I would love to invite you to come and join me again and give yourself this whole day to think about what's important, to tap into your intuition, to tap into your soul, and set your intentions from a place of alignment with your destiny, alignment with your soul, rather than just ego. In this way, the achievement of the goal, of your goals and intentions, will happen a lot more easily and effortlessly and more flowingly. And the effortlessness in achieving the goals is something that is very dear to my heart, because in the past I've pushed a lot and I don't want to do this anymore because it's very tiring. So what if you could set your goals and create the life you want without any pushing and with only certain amount of hard work, but otherwise with openness to opportunities, to people, asking for what you want, asking yourself, asking the universe, asking others, and not only having the most amazing year, but actually making the biggest impact on other people's lives? How would that be? How could it get even better than this? So if you are free on the 12th of January, please come and join me. There is an early bird that will be worth actually catching, so that's a much cheaper price. Also, I have created this opportunity for you to invite friends. So if two people come, if two people book the course, the third person can come for free. So that's a much more exciting thing to do, to bring all your friends and share with them this amazing course which changed many people's lives and helped many people to achieve their deepest and most heart-centered goals. So enjoy the end of the year, and enjoy setting your goals and your intentions. If you cannot come and join me, then please listen to my videos. I'll be posting some videos online about creating your best possible year ever. So lots of love from Australia, big hug, and I wish you and I bless you that your deepest and your greatest goals, wishes, desires will happen in the next few weeks, and definitely in 2019. Lots of love. Bye bye.